I think those are pretty big fighting words. I don't know that you can have a brand that says respect your universe unless you really know what that means. And they do. These are my neighbors and my friends, my personal friends, and they are also my teachers. And I look to each of them for inspiration. So we want to create a community of neighbors and friends and people who inspire us. And until we start to talk about it, we're all sort of floating like an island by ourselves, feeling like we're the only ones who are exhausted, not having a good day, going through difficult times, maybe a difficult period in our lives, and lacking inspiration. So I just wanted to start with, I think, a question we all wonder. How does respect work in your life, and how do you show respect to others? What brings you joy, and how do you share joy with others? Get down to it.
I thought that was going to be the respect one. One of the things that brings me joy is from what I do. When someone reaches their best, or when someone does their best, that brings me a sense of joy.
What is success to you? Have you achieved it? How would you define it to others?
I think success, the definition of it is personal, and I think that it changes.
But then how do you face fear and overcome things like failure in order to sort of show up to each day feeling that sense of enthusiasm?
Cared less about what people thought of me, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna work hard in this area. And it just happened to go hand in hand with me doing really, really well. I had my best season that year, and it's because I cared less.
I've always known that I wanted to be a storyteller and to make movies, and something like Dallas Buyers Club took me 20 years to make, and when everybody said no, 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 it'll never happen, it was just like pushing the rock up the hill every day and not ever stopping, not compromising, daring to fail at every second.
Most of my successes were from times when I stepped out of my comfort zone. And then same with volleyball, I just kind of went for it, and luckily I'm 6'4", so it was easier than most people.
I always think to myself, your head has nothing to do with it. Your body already knows what to do. Stop thinking so much. Stop getting in your own way. And that's, I think, what we need each other for, is to get out of our own way and to not put so much pressure on ourselves on a daily basis. What does that mean if it doesn't have roots? To me, that means is that we all have to commit to a movement of respect. And what a movement of respect looks like to me is mutual respect. But that doesn't exist unless you respect yourself and you respect others and you make that the focal point of your life. How would you define success? I would come right back to my personal relationships. Because as an actress, as an author, I've done things that were exciting, and they were great adventures where the risk was I could fail and the risk was I could succeed.